my name is Valerie from Towers Incorporated.
Hi, I'm Angelica Guerrero.
Hello, my name is Jesse Ortiz.
Hey guys, my name is Matthew Melendez.
Hi, my name is Michelle Betanzos.
Hi, my name is Louis Oropeza.
Okay guys, so just to give you a quick rundown, what we're going to talk about in order is going to be executive summary, situation analysis, SWOT analysis, market goals and objectives, strategy and marketing mix, the results, the control and evaluation, and at the end of it, the source of information. Alright guys, so our team name is Towers Incorporated. Now what we chose to market and to sell is actually a cup of fruit. Now, we sold this back on May 15th, that's actually a Monday, and we decided to sell in front of the BSC. We determined that was the best location. We sold between the hours of 11 and 2 p.m. that day.
Continuing on from situation analysis, in our Towers Incorporated firm, our group leader was Valerie Torres, who is 21 years old, Hispanic, has experience in being a receptionist, and was also in charge of promotion of the project.
2, 3.
Our next crew member was Jesse Ortiz, who is 26 years old, Hispanic, and is an accounting major and has experience in sales. Our next crew member was Matthew Melendez, who is 23 years old, Hispanic, and is a business major and has experience in retail since 2008, and he was in charge of promotion. Our next crew member is Louis Oropeza, who is 21 years old, Hispanic, and is a graphic design major and has experience in leadership skills and being a referee. He was in charge of buying the product as well. Next is myself, Angelica Guerrero, and I'm 21 years old. I'm in hospitality management. I'm Hispanic, and I've had experience in customer service and event planning. I was in charge of helping sell the product. And finally, we have Michelle Betanzos, who is 21 years old, Hispanic, hospitality management major, and works in hotel and lodging, and her part was to promote the product. Okay. On campus, there are 23,747 students, 1,821 faculty members, and 1,219 staff members. There are 38% of Hispanic students, 23% Asian students, 14% of white students at Cal Poly, 14% other, and 0.032% of Black African American students. So we have a total of 30,193 potential buyers on campus. Our competition on campus was Poly Fresh, the store that's in the BSC building, the vending machines in the BSC building as well. And the day of selling, there was a sorority selling cupcakes, which causes an issue because if they didn't want a healthier alternative, then they could have gone to go get a cupcake.
After careful consideration, I'm going to give you a run-through of the SWOT analysis at Towers Incorporated. And I'll begin with some of our strengths, which would be having all different types of majors and having the age range from 21 to 25. Because some have more experience with retail and sales. We also have a graphic design major. So continue on to the strengths. It's good that we have a diverse set of backgrounds and different skills. And then on to the weaknesses. It was always hard for us to meet at any given time, so schedules. And this was the first time selling food for most of us. And then also having to buy the fruit a day before so that it was as fresh as possible. Okay, so on to opportunity and threats. As for opportunities, we had the opportunity that our competitors' prices were much higher, and then that day they were having tours, so there was a lot more people that usually aren't on campus that were on campus and were passing through there. Also, the money was for a cause. A lot of people were they seemed to actually want to buy it once they heard that all the profit was going to Habitat for Humanity. And for the threat, the weather, I mean, it could have been better. We probably would have sold a lot faster, but it was cold and it started raining that day. And onto the SWOT matrix, here's a summary of the table. And as you can see, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. And now as for developing a competitive advantage, we use product, service,
Differentiation.
competitive advantage. And that is because we had different fruits as to, like, if you buy it at Starbucks or Einstein Brothers, they'll give you like the typical melon and grapes, like 2 different types of melon and grapes. We had mango, and we also put dragon fruit. And then also our advantage, why it was unique, it's because we were saying that we're giving all the profits to Habitat for Humanity, and the other competitors weren't doing that, or it's like for their own company and they're not advertising something like that.
So as mentioned prior, the organization that we chose to donate our proceeds to is Habitat for Humanity. For those of you that don't know, Habitat for Humanity is a nonprofit organization that builds homes for low-income families. We are in talks, are in communications with the local club that's stationed on campus. We have already given the money to the president, and he assures us that he's gonna use that money and pay it forward.
Okay, so one of our goals for the selling of this product was to actually sell the individual fruit cups to the people that actually wanted to buy it. Our main goal was actually to make the more amount of money that we actually invested, which was $60, but luckily we were actually past the capacity of the amount we made. We made more than $120 the amount in the first hour that we actually sold. Our third final goal was actually to try to double our profit, so we actually made more than $150 considering the amount of money that we actually added up in total.
I'm going to give you a brief look into our marketing strategy and marketing mix. First, our primary target was anybody that comes onto this campus. We didn't want to just narrow it down to Cal Poly Pomona students. We wanted to include Cal Poly Pomona staff and faculty as well. The product that we decided to choose was fruit. We went in that direction because it provides a healthy. So the consumer need that it addressed was people that were active. Usually on this campus, we have a lot of people walking throughout campus through the majority part of the day, and usually they're here for about 3 to 6 hours out of the time of the day. So we wanted to provide a snack that was healthy and that would actually give them an energy boost rather than them eating some junk food that just got them a little tiresome. Product was actually a 16-ounce fruit cup that included watermelon, strawberry, mango, dragon fruit, and pineapple. Our product wasn't overwhelming because at the time Starbucks and Einstein Brothers were the only ones that had fruit cups available. The only thing that did hinder our sales a bit was the sorority booth that was set up, but they were selling baked goods. So if they wanted to go into a different direction and get a sweet rather than a healthy snack, they were going to take some of our profit away from us that day.
Cool.
Usage situations that we were able to capitalize on were the fact that some of these students were actually coming from the brick after having to work out, so we provided a snack that gave them that energy that they just lost during their workout. Another one that we had the ability to capitalize on was a lot of the faculty and staff kind of introduced a new item that they're not accustomed to just because they're here 5 days a week, and we gave them a different option just for that day. One that we failed to capitalize on was the weather. Because it was a little bit chilly that day, we couldn't use the heat, the California weather to our advantage. Usually around that time it's around the 80s. That day was around the low 70s, high 60s. So that's one usage situation that we did not take advantage of that day.
Okay, guys. So now, as for our pricing, we had 2 different variants. We had what we call the basic cup. The basic cup included watermelon, pineapple, mango, and strawberries, and we sold that unit for $3. We had what we call the premium unit, and that included everything that I mentioned, but now also dragon fruit. We sold that $4 a unit. Okay. As for our distribution and our sales strategy, one topic that we were caught up on is not selling during U hour. As mentioned before, U hour is an hour where students are free. We decided to actually sell on a Monday where U hour did not exist, solely because competitors were minimal there. As mentioned before, there was only one sorority that was selling baked goods. Now we chose to sell in front of the BSC. That was a high traffic location, so we were going to get a bunch of people seeing our product. As for including in marketing, we did make signs that that said what we were selling. More importantly, it also included a link where they can send us money through Venmo. That actually helped out a bunch of our customers. We try to maintain this high energy, just ultimately welcoming customers, trying to make them laugh and all that. And more importantly, we had 50% of our unit stationed permanently at our booth. They were in charge of conducting all transactions, and we had another 50%. We like to call them satellites. So they were talking to all the other customers, people passing by with earphones, just talking with them and trying to direct them towards our sales booth.
Okay, so basically when we're talking about the volume of the cups, we actually sold 25 of the regular ones, with consisting of the 4 regular fruit groups that we averagely bought, and then with the other exception of the dragon fruit, we actually included one more, so that's 25 and 25 of the volume, so that would add up to 50. And then our regular prices that we put into the regular fruit cups, the basic ones, we actually spent out of our own pockets $1.20, consisting of the basics of the cups with the fruit in it. Our profit margin just alone with the basic fruit cups was $1.80, so adding that up would actually sustain our full balance of the cost and the estimates of it. Our premium, we spent over $1.60 on each premium cup that we spent out of our own pockets, and then on each cup that we actually sold, we actually made $2.40 for each marginal cup that we sold to the audience that we basically sold. Basically towards the end of our sales, we had a very tactical differentiation because we were running low on time, so we had to actually sell each individual fruit cup. I think we had like around 5 or 6, but we had to sell them for at least $1 then. And then towards the last 2, we actually just gave them away because we were already basically done with our profit margin, and we already made our profit goal.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I was in charge of control and evaluation. Overall, we controlled our product by marketing more our cups that had dragon fruit instead of our regular cups, just because they had a higher price, and we did want to make up the fact all of the money that we put in, our initial seed money, we wanted to just overdo that. Also, we just mentioned as well our charity of Habitat for Humanity, and a couple students who asked, we did talk to them about our project for this class, and a couple of staff members as well. At the end of the day, we did double more our seed money and just overall made that, and we are looking forward to giving that back to the charity.
All right, so we would like to thank everyone for participating in our project and helping us raise money for our nonprofit organization. Even to those people that just stopped by the booth and wanted to talk, and even donated some money without taking a product. So just like to say thank you.